through. I tried to fight when I was in government. I did not succeed. To make sure that we have an avalanche of trade attaches in every mission, to be able to create business opportunities, to be able to help our people with the registration processes, with getting the necessary documentation. I agree, it's a shame. I traveled to Europe many times, Germany, Brussels, where despite us having the best coffee and tea in the world, it was nowhere in the shelves. Because we have not put in the necessary infrastructure in our missions in terms of enhancing our capacity to market our Kenyan products and to support Kenyan businessmen and women to be able to do business abroad. So that is an undertaking that I want to give, that we shall definitely upgrade, re-energize our trade departments in the missions abroad to be able to create an opportunity for Kenyan businessmen and women to do business, and again to have our Kenyan products, undoubtedly the best in the world, in shelves across the world. Brian talked about education. It's true. The CBC is in total confusion. There has been attempts to review it, but stakeholder participation has not been very monumental, so that the stakeholders, the parents, the teachers, the educationists, the students, the people themselves can give a contribution on how they would want this system of the CBC to be. That is something that we also intend to go into, so that we make sure there is enough public participation and all stakeholders have given an opportunity to make a contribution in our education system. Mwai Kibaki gave us free education. William Ruto has ruined it. Education now is for those who are able. Mwai Kibaki, when he came in 2002, he gave free education to everybody, and that is how many people, including many of you who are in this hall, were able to go through school. Again, Uhuru Kenyatta came with an intervention of trying to help people with examination fees. Again, that has been scrapped. Again, help that many of us, I included, are beneficiaries of the High Education Loans Board, has been messed up, and Ruto has come up with something that nobody can understand. And in the process, most young people are at home. Education for a country is key, and we intend to give it the first priority in terms of reforms, with stakeholder participation, to make sure that we have a financing model to help children, even those from less fortunate members of society, are able to enjoy a university education. Again, even secondary school education and primary education. So that is a commitment that I can give, that we cannot just sit and let the education system be messed up, because we'll be destroying the future of our country and a whole generation. Just as I talked about the challenges that face our youth, not just here in America, but in our country as well. Pastor Dorcas and I did a lot of work in terms of fighting the drug menace, drugs and substance abuse. And we had succeeded in 2 years to make sure that our young people who are sleeping in trenches were back home, and have started even getting families. Since we left office, illicit alcohol is back in the streets. Drugs are everywhere. We're having a big challenge with our young population. So just as the way you have explained that we have challenges of young people here in jail, others having challenges with drug abuse, it is a problem not just here, but also in the country as well. And this is a program that requires very serious intervention from government. And that is why we are saying we need to strengthen our consular services in our missions abroad to be able to have those interventions. Again, we'll have to call upon our religious organizations, our churches, that the battle on drugs, alcoholism cannot be won by government alone. It's a partnership between government and society a lot of counseling is required. A lot of young people get into drugs because there's nobody they can talk to. They are lost. Parents are so busy working, clocking man hours to make ends meet, that they have found no time to engage their children. So these are programs that will work together between the government, our embassies, our religious organizations, the various groups that you have, so that we look for a solution together. It's a big problem that nobody can wish away. The challenges that our young people, because of peer pressure and the challenges of life, and it's manifesting itself to drug abuse, to unwarranted alcoholism. It's something that we have to work all of us together. It's a society challenge, and it cannot be left to government alone. It's something all of us have to sit down and see what we can do about it. The Gen Zs must have a voice. And I'm telling you back home, the Gen Zs are not waiting for anybody to give them the voice. Just the way I've heard that young guy there spoke and said, why are the Gen Zs not speaking? That is the way. And after you ask, 3 of them are spoken. The Gen Zs, you must fight for your space. And nobody will come for you at home to take your place at the decision-making table. Niwe ufike mapema kwa meza na kuketi na kusema umefika na uko na kalamu na karatasi. Don't wait to be invited by anybody to any forum. You hear there is a forum like this one, unafika kabla wazee kufika. You must fight for your space, and you must pronounce yourself without fear. And because you are knowledgeable and you are ahead of us, you will be heard. Your argument will carry the day. Sio watoto wamezungumza hapa ndio wameongea maneno yenyewe. Yeah, you are good already. All you need to do is to be heard and to be present and available and take your space, and don't allow anybody to push you around. If you ask Kasongo today, his worst nightmare ni Gen Z. Wamesukuma hiyo jamaa mpaka nywele imeisha kwa kichwa. Bado. Bado. So we asking the Gen Zs now to register wachukue ID na kura. And I've told the Gen Z now, since this guy has pronounced himself, people should be shot and killed. I think we need to preserve our young people to be available to vote him out. We don't want them dead, isn't it? So mimi nauliza watoto wetu, tafadhali, let's be careful now. This guy has gone berserk. His ministers have gone berserk. We don't want him to kill you, because you need to enjoy the future after his exit. And you cannot enjoy when you are dead.
Absolutely.
He has said you'll be shot in the leg. We don't want you to be disabled. So I'm asking the Gen Zs, your argument has been heard. You have said enough. The next stage, the next battle with Kasongo is on the ballot. And the Gen Zs must lead the way in terms of registering as voters and in terms of creating awareness. And they also help us in protecting the vote by broadcasting the polling station results to all platforms and adding up the figures quickly. Nyinyi mnajua hii presidential vote, hata kabla IBC watangaze, mtakuwa umetuambia mshindi ameshinda na kura ngapi na Kasongo amefukuzwa na ngapi. Sindio? So the Gen Z, your voice is coming. And if you pronounce yourself properly the next 2 years and play a big role in the formation of the next government, you will be heard and heard forever. Asante, madam. Where is the lady? Yes.
I'm right here. All protocols observed. Hikers, we are here. We have agreed to work with you. We have agreed to support you. We want you because you have worked with this current regime. You know all the loopholes. You know everything that is not working. We need you to mitigate anything that will not make us win.
Yes.
You need to give us a promise that as you leave this United States of America, that the diaspora team in general is is going to stay and assured that you will have all the processes. Kura zitaibiwa, elections za IEBC team, they will be fair, everything will be narrowed down to, because our eyes are on you. So we will give you the support, we will give you the love, we will give you everything for the one mission that we have, that is one term.
Thank you.
On demand that you give us what we need and deserve for us to see a great nation of Kenya rise up again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me assure you.
Bure. Wanauriwa bure. Nao jensi, waomba mutulie. Vile mkubwa wetu ametuambia, mutulie. Mungoje Mungu awatetee. Mungu ashakuja kuwatetea.
Thank you. Thank you, Nyokabi. You have my assurance that we'll continue fighting for the young people, for the women. You remember when I was in office and Ruto said that Gen Zs are criminals? I called a press conference in Mombasa, I told him off. You remember? Mimi siogopi. We'll continue starting with our women, we'll continue starting with our Gen Zs, because it's what God wants us to do. Nafikiri nimesema asante. Mngetaka Mama Boys amsalimie, si ndio? Asante. Thank you very much.